Good morning, everyone. Our topic for today is about the attributes of the 21st century teachers. When we speak of the attributes of the 21st century teachers, the focus of this is on the qualities and characteristics that are essential for educators in the modern era. The 21st century actually has ushered in a new era of education, one that is marked by rapid technological advancement and evolving societal needs. To meet the demands of this dynamic landscape, educators must possess a unique set of skills and qualities. So later on, I'll be discussing some of these qualities that we have to possess as an educator. So the 21st century teacher is not merely a dispenser of knowledge, but a facilitator of learning, a mentor, and a guide. They must possess a blend of traditional pedagogical skills and innovative approaches to prepare students for a future that is increasingly complex and interconnected. So in this lesson, we will explore all of those later. Okay, what are these attributes of the 21st century teachers? We will delve into the key attributes that define, of course, a 21st century teachers and examine these qualities that empower us as educators to create engaging and effective learning experiences, foster critical thinking, of course, and cultivate global citizens. I hope we could understand a lot of this later on by finding the characteristic of the 21st century teacher because it's very important and it will really give impact in our teaching so we can work towards shaping a brighter future for education. Okay, so let's move on with the next slide. So what would be our objective for today's lesson? So here are the following objectives. We have to reflect on the 21st century skills of teachers. Second, we have to engage individual students and support achievement of learning goals through active participation in class discussion. And third, use appropriate technology and designing, developing and implementing and assessing instruction because it's the main goal of instructional technology. Okay, next. So, why is teaching important? Okay, why is teaching 21st century skills very important as an educator? As I mentioned, as an educator, we have to adapt to these changes so that we could address the needs of our student. Here, the 21st century teacher is more than just an instructor. We are, of course, we will just be a guide, a mentor, and an innovator. Okay, so to effectively equip students for the future, we have to possess a unique blend of skills and qualities. Later on, it will be discussed. Okay, now for the next slide, we have here the changing educational landscape. So what do we mean by this? Okay, the 21st century, as I mentioned, has ushered in a paradigm shift in education, driven by technological advancement, globalization, and changing societal needs. And this transformation is redefining the teacher's role, what would be our role in the present time, and the very nature of learning. Why? Because gone are the days of traditional teaching, teacher-centered classroom where knowledge is passive and received. today's educators, okay, we have to, of course, uplift ourselves, our skills. We must adapt to a dynamic world, embracing these innovative technologies and pedagogical approaches to prepare our students, no, for the future, of course, so that they will also become effective teachers like us. So the focus has shifted towards developing critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, and collaboration skills, the essential building blocks for the success in the 21st century. So, what are those things that we need to learn so that we could adapt to the 21st century? Okay, so the transformation is redefining the teacher's role in several ways. Okay, so what are those? We have here first the facilitator of learning. Okay, so here, facilitator of learning, here teachers are no longer mere dispenser of knowledge, but facilitators of learning experiences. They guide students in exploring, discovering, and constructing their understanding of complex concepts. So, as I mentioned, gone were the days that we solely have this kind of, we're the one, okay, talking for the whole period of time in our classroom. Okay, this time we will be giving students time to get out of their own shell, to express themselves. Okay, therefore our activity should be student centered. Okay, should be a student-centered learning approach. Okay. And then second here, we have here technological or technology integrator. Here we have to embrace technology as a tool for instruction and integral to modern teaching. Teachers incorporate digital resources, online learning platforms, and educational apps into their lessons. That's the reason why we have different kinds of learning delivery. Okay, we have different platforms already. We could use the learning management system in incorporation or integration of this technology. Going back to the facilitator of learning, the shift from traditional teaching, okay, is very evident. No, gone are the days of teachers as sole knowledge dispenser. Okay, and as I mentioned, there is already that student-centered approach wherein modern educators really focus on guiding students in their learning journeys. Okay, and with regards to our active learning, teachers already encourage students to explore, discover, let our students explore, learning, discover, and construct their own understanding. Okay, and for number two, when we speak of technological integrator, here, okay, teachers has to incorporate the new trend, of course, using technology. Okay, we have to embrace technology already as a tool for our instruction. Okay, especially nowadays, now that we are in the modern teaching. Okay, so here, the digital tools in the classroom is already incorporated. So technology is no longer a luxury, but it's already a necessity and education. Okay, now teachers here leverage digital resources, online learning platforms, as I mentioned. We already have the LMS, the Learning Management System, and educational apps to enhance instruction. Actually, there are a lot of apps that we could use in, of course, improving our delivery of teaching. Okay, and then here for number two, educators here develop students or educators help students develop skills to navigate the digital world responsibly. Okay. And number three, we have here cultivator of critical thinking. So critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity are prized skills in the 21st century. Teachers encourage students to think critically, analyze information, and apply knowledge to real-world situations. Of course, students have to our students need to apply their learning in the real world. So teachers here prioritize the development of higher order thinking skills, or what we call HOTS. Okay, so we have to teach them to think critically. We'll not be asking question on the what level, but we have to ask them of the why and the how. Okay. For number three, students are also encouraged to think critically, analyze information, and apply knowledge to the real world situation. This is what I mentioned a while ago. Maybe we could, of course, think of situation, okay, example of activities, okay, analyzation for the students to think critically. Okay, educators here foster a culture of innovation and creativity in the classroom. So by embodying these rules, 21st century teachers already are preparing students to become lifelong learners, critical thinkers, adaptable individuals who can thrive really in an ever-changing world, okay, just like what we have right now. Now, for the next slide, we have here global educator. When we speak of global educator, we mean that, what do we mean by that? Globalization actually has made the world more interconnected than ever. So teachers expose students to diverse perspective, cultures, and global issues, fostering global awareness and competence. So here we have to think of recognizing the increasing interconnected of the world. Okay, we have to expose our students. By exposing our students to the different cultures, perspective, and global issues. So we have to think of those global issues that are happening right now and try to, of course, bring these issues in our classroom. So fostering a global mindset and preparing students to be active global citizens. What can they do? What can they contribute to our society and to the world? Okay. And then for number five, we have here differentiated instruction, wherein it says there in differentiated instruction, recognizing the diversity of student abilities and learning styles, teachers employ differentiated instruction to meet individual needs. So acknowledging the diverse abilities and learning styles of students, because we have different kinds of students and they have different abilities also. We live in a diverse world. So we have to address their needs. They have different needs actually. Okay, so here we have to tailor our instruction, employing differentiated instruction strategies to meet individual needs. Okay, creating a learning environment where all students, of course, feel valued and supported. Okay, when we speak of differentiated instruction. Okay, so we have to support our students. They have to feel this kind of respect. They have to, our students should feel valued and supported in whatever learning needs. Okay, okay, we have to give them all of this as an educator. And for number six, we have their lifelong learning advocate. So in a world of rapid change, of course, teachers model promote a growth mindset, emphasizing the value of continuous learning throughout life. So what do we mean when we say growth mindset? So we have to promote a belief in continuous learning and improvement, serving as a role models for lifelong learning. Okay, we have to use this kind of model, lifelong learner model, and equipping our students with the different skills needed to adapt to a rapidly changing world. Okay, so actually, by embodying this, as I mentioned a while ago, the 21st century teachers can create already engaging and effective learning experiences that empower students to reach their full potential. Okay, so next, let's move to another slide. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, where did we stop? We stop with the lifelong learning advocate. Let's move on to the challenges now. Challenges and opportunities. Okay, so challenges and opportunities. What are those challenges and opportunities to teaching? Okay, since we are in the 21st century, maybe one of those challenges, of course, would be technology advancement. Okay, so as technology advances, globalization deepens and societal needs evolve. Educators, of course, must navigate a complex landscape to prepare our students for the future. So this exploration will deal, of course, in the key challenges and opportunities that shape the 21st century educational landscape. So we have here technology integration. Integrating technology requires professional development and a commitment to staying current with technological advancement. So integrating technology effectively requires ongoing professional development for us teachers and a commitment to staying current with technological advancements. That's why we also need to uplift ourselves, attend a lot of seminars, more of the technology advancement so that we could integrate technology in our classroom. Especially, we could use the AI right now. That's a new trend, the use of the AI. So technology can enhance really learning experiences, personalize instruction, and engage students in a new and exciting ways. Okay, so for number two, we have here data-driven instruction. Analyzing students' data to inform instruction is essential but demands time and expertise. So what would be the challenge? We have to analyze students' data to inform instruction. Okay? So can be, of course, time consuming and it requires specialized expertise. So when we speak of opportunity, okay, of course, the data-driven instruction will allow us teachers to tailor our teaching strategies to meet the specific needs of our student, okay, leading them, of course, to improve outcomes, okay? And then here, I've mentioned already, differentiation, adapting lessons to meet diverse students' needs can be challenging in the large classroom. So challenging challenging work really, no? We really have to, of course, adapt ourselves with this 21st century. So adapting lessons to meet the diverse needs of students in a large classroom can also be challenging, okay? Differentiated instruction allows teachers to cater, of course, the individual learning styles and abilities of each students that we have inside our classroom, ensuring, of course, that all students have the opportunity to succeed. So addressing these challenges, of course, and embracing the opportunities, okay, the present time, education can create more effective and engaging learning experiences for our students. Next, we have global awareness. When we speak of global awareness, it says there, fostering global awareness requires access to international perspectives and resources. So fostering global awareness requires access to, of course, international and international and resources, which can be challenging on our part, especially in resource-constrained environment. Okay, so a global perspective can broaden students' horizons, promote empathy, and prepare them for an interconnected world. Okay? Remember that no one is an island. We have to reach out. We have to get out of our own shell. We have to connect with other people in other countries. Okay? So we have to prepare our students for an interconnected world. Okay? And for number 5, we have their assessment and accountability, balancing standardized testing with holistic assessment practices is an ongoing challenge, of course. So holistic assessment practices could be, some examples would be portfolios, projects, performance-based assessment. So this can provide a more comprehensive picture of student learning and development. So by addressing this challenges and embracing the opportunities, we educators can create already more effective and engaging learning experiences that empower our students, of course, to become global citizens and a lifelong learners. Okay, next we have here strategies for success. Okay, so what are those strategies for success? Okay, so we have here number 1 for strategies for success. Okay, it says here, of course, we have to thrive in their evolving role. What would be the our evolving roles as teachers? So teachers can employ, of course, different strategies inside the classroom. Okay, so let us explain one by one. So we have here professional development. So when we speak of professional development, we teachers should not stop learning. Okay? Continual learning and professional development in pedagogy and technology are very essential, very important, and very vital for us educators. Okay, so teachers really should actively seek out opportunities to learn and grow. We should not stop learning, staying updated on the latest pedagogical approaches and technological advancement. So we have to invest, no, for our self-growth, professional growth, investing in formal professional development programs. Okay, of course, if we have this, it could enhance our teaching skills and knowledge base. Okay, when we speak of collaboration, collaborating with colleagues in education, professional foster innovative teaching practices. We have to engage ourselves with our colleagues, engaging in collaborative discussion and sharing our experiences with our colleagues. Of course, this can lead to innovative teaching practices. Who knows, there are, of course, best practices that they are using in their classroom, and somehow we could, of course, adapt. Okay, we could imitate. Okay, we could learn from them. Okay, so connecting with education professional from diverse background can provide new perspective and insight. And for number 3, we have there student-centered learning. Placing students at the center of the learning experience encourages engagement and, uh, and interdependency. So here, okay, we have to prioritize the needs of our students. What are the needs of our students? We have to know those needs, okay, and the interests of our students. Prioritizing students' needs and interests, of course, foster a more engaging and personalized learning experience of our students. We have to create opportunities for active student participation and independent learning promotes, you have to take note of this, independent learning promotes deeper understanding and critical thinking. So these are some of those strategies that we could adapt to the changing educational landscape of our teaching, because this will enhance our teaching, okay, for us to be effective in our classroom, okay, helping our students, okay. Next, we have here another slide for the strategies. We have there number 4. Number 4 has something to do with cultural competencies. Okay, when we speak of cultural competency, it talks about developing cultural competence enhances interaction with diverse students population. So here, okay, we have to, of course, developing cultural competence, understanding and valuing diverse cultural backgrounds of our students, okay? So it helps, of course, create inclusive and respectful learning environment, okay? If we understand this diverse culture backgrounds, okay? And then we have to build cultural competence inside the classroom. Why? Because it enables us teachers to connect with our students from different cultures, fostering empathy, as I mentioned a while ago, and understanding. And then adaptive assessment, employing formative and summative assessment that align with learning objectives, help gauge students' progress effectively. So using, of course, a variety of assessment methods helps teachers or help us to monitor our students' performance, our students' progress, and identify areas for improvement. What are the weaknesses of our students that we need to, of course, cultivate? We have to enhance, okay, for improvement. Okay, now, ensuring for aligning this assessment with learning objectives, we have to ensure that assessments, of course, are closely tied to the curriculum because it helps us teachers measure student achievements accurately. And then we have here number 6, global partnership, establishing global partnership and leveraging digital tools to connect with classroom worldwide enhances global education. So we have to, of course, connect, Okay, connect with teachers and students from around the world, and we have to expand students' perspective and foster intellectual understanding of these global issues. Okay, utilizing, of course, very important because we are in the 21st century, utilizing technology to facilitate global collaborations enables us, our students, to engage in authentic learning experiences. We have to incorporate all these strategies into our practice as a teacher, okay, for us to create dynamic and engaging learning environment for our students. Now, let's talk about the impact of instructional or impact of exemptional teacher. So what do we mean when we speak of this impact, okay, of exemptional teachers? Okay, as it says there in our slide, exemptional teachers have a lasting impact on students and society, which is really true. They inspire a love of learning, ignite curiosity, and instill confidence. They cultivate the skills and qualities needed for success in an ever-changing world. Okay, critical thinking, adaptability, resilience, and a passion for discovery. So let us discuss this, okay? This significant impact that exemptional teachers, okay, have on students and society. So let's underscore some of those words in our slide. It says their lasting impact, okay? So exceptional teachers leave really a lasting, long-lasting impression of their students, shaping their future path and influencing their world view. Sometimes, no, students really look at us from head to toe. We serve as a model, okay? Model. So they follow us, they follow us. They imitate us. They want to, of course, because we are inspiring them, so they are imitating us. Okay, they want us to be their role model, so inspiring a love of learning. Here, these teachers, or we teachers, create a passion for learning, fostering a lifelong curiosity and eagerness to explore new knowledge to our students, okay? Igniting their curiosity, okay? What do we mean by that? We give them, we shade the light. They spark students, when we say igniting curiosity, they spark students curiosity. We spark students curiosity as teachers, as educators, encouraging our students to ask questions, seek answers, and think critically. Okay, we have to, of course, it says there, confidence as an educator, instilling confidence. Okay, so here, exemptional, exemptional teachers believe in their students' potential. Okay, we believe that our students have this skill. We believe that they have potentials. Okay, so we have to believe on this perspective that our students have their potentials, empowering them to overcome challenges and embrace their strength. Okay? Cultivating essential skills. We have to know their skills, the nature, crucial skills, okay? Their nature, crucial skills like critical thinking, adaptability, resilience, and passion for discovery. Okay, what are those skills that we have? Okay, so that we could adapt with the changing world, preparing our students for success in a rapidly changing world. Okay, so take note that exemptional teachers play a vital role in shaping the future by inspiring, motivating, and equipping students with tools they need to thrive. Therefore, we have to do our best, okay, as an educator. We have to uplift ourselves with the new trends in education so that we could impart a lot of things, give the best for our students, share this knowledge to our students, and apply this learning knowledge that we have in our own classroom. Okay, in this way, we could help and address the needs of our students. So I hope you learn a lot in our discussion about the attributes of the 21st century teachers. Good luck to your teaching.